What's up guys, Manime here, and today we are doing a very different type of video. Today, instead of talking about anime, we are talking about an anime abridged series. I know we're getting like really niche here, but I do have something I want to say about this. I want to talk specifically about Hellsing Ultimate Abridged by Takahata 101 and / or Team 4-Star. I'm not sure where that line ends and the other one begins. These guys are incredible, and if you haven't watched one of their abridged series yet, I highly recommend it. So today, I want to break down why Hellsing Ultimate Abridged works. So let's start by talking about abridging anime. For those of you who don't know, the process of abridging is taking a popular show, or in this case anime, and re-editing and voicing over it to create something entirely new. Team 4-Star really popularized this medium with their Dragon Ball Abridged series and is currently one of the largest abridging channels out there, and for good reason. These guys are excellent at their craft and are quite honestly one of only a few very successful abridging channels. So why? I know this sounds cliche, but it's all in the writing. Let's start with the basics, character design. One of the key things to making an abridged series is rebuilding characters. Hellsing Ultimate does this extremely well with most of their characters, and in particular Alucard. In the original anime, he is a silent perfectionist-like character, but in the abridged series, they turn him into an over-the-top character who just seems to love destroying things. This is incredible that it actually works because it's a full 180 of what the character originally was. Team 4-Star had to create this new character using only the existing footage of the old character and make it believable. They end up doing this almost flawlessly, turning Alucard into an eccentric moron. Another key part that you have to keep in mind while doing the writing is rebuilding the characters' relationships with one another. Most anime have major relationships between characters that are built throughout the anime. One of the hardest parts of creating an abridged series is re-editing and rebuilding these relationships. An example of this being the relationship between Alucard and Ceres. In the anime, Alucard saves her because he sees some sort of hidden power in her. But in the abridged series, it's rewritten that he saves Ceres because she is a
big-titted police girl. Yes, it's like I didn't just get through explaining this.
And the final part is rebuilding the anime as a whole. Now, this is optional, as I have seen a few different abridged series not do this and work, but I still think it's necessary to some extent. If you tell the same story in the exact same order, it doesn't always work. Generally, you need to rethink how the story is told and rebuild it to fit your needs. This one's a little tough to explain, so let me give another example once again. The first episode of Hellsing Abridged is told through mostly a phone call and flashbacks, done completely out of order from the original series. Takahata re-edited this entire sequence so that he could properly fit in his jokes. If it wasn't for him vastly changing what is actually happening in these scenes, it wouldn't have been nearly as funny. Now, I could do a whole part of breaking down the comedy in Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, but I think watching the show for itself is just the easiest way of figuring it out. Takahata is extremely unique in his comedic style and is probably one of the largest factors in Hellsing Abridged's success. So, just watch it. So, Manime, why are you talking about abridged series instead of actual anime? Well, the reason why is because I'm a huge fan of the anime community and I like to give credit where credit is due. I honestly think what Takahata did with Hellsing Ultimate Abridged is amazing. The amount of time and effort he put into this project is equivalent with its extreme success. What Takahata and Team 4-Star made here is honestly a piece of art. I know a lot of people struggle looking at comedy or an abridged series as art, but honestly I think it really is, and it's some of the best work being put out by the community. Thanks to the abridged series, I actually watched the original anime. Nevertheless, when they create something like Attack on Titan Abridged, it was instantly taken down. I'm gonna get on my little soapbox here for a second. I despise it when someone gets in the way of creating art, especially when they don't fully understand what it is. Granted, if they broke some law doing it, I could see why, but Team 4-Star very clearly fell under the rules of fair use. Yet, since they were still just a bunch of YouTubers and the other is a corporation, they used their power to stop them. And this is a common problem. I know Witty Entertainment, which is another massive abridging group, is constantly having problems with this also. And it just freaking pisses me off. Anyway, just a little rant I wanted to get out there and let people know what my opinion is on this subject. Have you guys watched Hellsing Abridged? And if so, do you guys agree that it's art or no? Let me know down in the comments. If you guys like this kind of content, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Money is not easy to come by as of right now. Make sure you guys share, like, comment, and subscribe. This is Manime Matt. Make sure you guys stay, man. Go watch that goddamn anime!